Hey, we are live here today on a Tuesday. Very happy to be chilling right now. It feels so nice out here. Been a long day. Pulled a double today. At job number two today. But yeah, just trying to take it all in. Cause man, I don't know if the weather gonna be nice after a while, or if it's still gonna be kind of here and there. But right now I feel pretty good. So I'm not sweating. I ain't hot. Ain't a bunch of random bugs trying to get me. Everything is all good in the neighborhood. So very thankful and happy about that. Um, we are about to get into the subject at hand here in just a minute. What's going on, Rob? Lafayette in the building. Thank you for your view and your like, sir. I appreciate it. Whew. It is nice out here. I'm just saying. For those who are inside, this would be a good day to get outside. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's a nice, smooth day out here, outside. Did you hear about the Matt Hardy Rebby situation? I know you sent me that link, bro. I went to it earlier. I ain't have time to really just sit there and watch it. It was like 35 minutes or so, but no, I don't know exactly what she did, so I didn't get to really just look at it like that. So unless you can tell me in a quick way, I might have to look at it later or something. So we are about to get into it about the Him movie, what it was, what it was about, the gist of it, the symbolism, all that good stuff. And again, if you haven't read the title, remember there are spoilers in here. So if you haven't watched it, I probably wouldn't watch it live. Or if you're interested in watching it and don't really care about me spoiling some of it, then you can watch it. But it's definitely, I'd say it's worth the watch. It's a very interesting take on that. What's up, Rob? Who in the movie Him? Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans is a main character in there. He plays Isaiah White, I believe. Um, he's really the only known star in there. Everybody else is like not as known. Uh, I believe the young man in there, his movie name is Cam. But Him is pretty much a horror movie about sports. I guess it's a sports horror movie. I don't know. Uh, Perhaps I've seen the trailer for it. Probably. It looked very weird. Like it was a lot of symbolism in there, and definitely had to watch it. So now that we in the 3-minute mark, I'll go ahead and get into it. So the movie Him is basically about this young man named Cam. He said, "You can spoil for me. I'm not a horror movie guy." Okay. It's about this a young man named Cam who always wanted to be a football player. His dad always wanted to be a football player. He grew up in football. He was groomed to be a football star, right? His hero was Isaiah White, somebody that had been in the league in the NFL for a long time, multiple championships. He had like 8 rings. That was his hero. So, long story short, all of a sudden, the guy's agent, yo, bro, I heard Him was doo-doo. What up, Matto? How you doing, bro? I might get into it now. Thank you for your view and your like, sir. Basically, he got called up by his agent who miraculously got Isaiah White, his hero, to get him to join his training camp after Cam's head injury. And Cam's like, I don't know how I got it, but I'm glad I got it, like anybody else would be when they meet their hero. So he met his hero, Marlon Wayans, who played Isaiah White. Long story short, he took him to this football training camp, basically, show him the ropes, show him what it's like to be a celebrity, what it's like to know football, breathe it, live it, all that. And dude ended up finding out that it's a lot of Illuminati type things going on in there. If you really want to be the GOAT and be him, then you got to make some sacrifices. And Marlon was showing them those sacrifices. I mean, it was all type of crazy stuff. It was weird looking women, people who hate you, spitting on you, all that weird stuff. The black and white checkerboard, same Illuminati stuff you see in the music industry. It was in the league, and they were pretty much exposing that. Long story short, they pretty much got it to where dude Cam ended up finding out that he was pretty much groomed to be in that position. It was all scripted. It was all a thing for him to have all this for him to be the next one up, basically. And the question is, what would he sacrifice to do it? And I don't think I'm doing the movie any justice by talking about it in detail. All I'm gonna say is it starts off really good, but the movie is way too short and rushed. So you're looking for this big climactic ending, but all of a sudden everything culminates at the end. And it's really weird. And thank y'all for hitting that like button too. Uh, Rob said, y'all get on topic as usual, forgive me. Amato says, shocked you didn't go see Rock's MMA movie. Was it good? I don't know if it would be good or not. I don't know. Is it good? Rob said, get these likes up, y'all. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lord. For everybody that's in there, yeah, if you hit the like button, I appreciate it. It helps me out. But yeah, I definitely got to check out that Rock movie and see what it's on. But yeah, the him movie, it was cool. It just was too short. And the way it ended was, if you don't understand symbolism and what they were trying to go for, then you really ain't going to understand what they were trying to say, because it's just like, it's still a horror movie, even though it's a sports movie, horror movie, and he's exposing the industry, he still has to make a movie. So it's still a bunch of sci-fi type stuff going on in it, to where you like, I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? So it's worth watching. It's just a little disappointing toward the end, that's all. I was expecting a big climactic finish, but it was like all of a sudden stuff started happening back to back. So it was a little weird, I ain't gonna lie. But I will watch it. It puts you in the same headspace to me as Sinners. I definitely think Sinners was a better movie, but it's kind of in that same realm as like things ain't what they seem. There's some entities behind what's going on, stuff like that. So I recommend it. But they basically saying, yeah, you gotta sell your soul to be in the industry, just like in music. You gotta sell your soul. You gotta sacrifice family. Sometimes when it comes to like time to where you don't ever see them, or literal sacrifices when all of a sudden one of your family members has to go because a certain debt has to be paid or certain sacrifices have to be made in order for you to get more. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things. It's an eye opener. It's one of those things where it's, like I said, great movie, but the way it ended was just kind of abrupt. But I think you would understand the gist of it, and things just get kind of crazy all of a sudden with it. You know what I mean? So it's worth it. Said question mark. Said how was going on? Question mark. If you don't mind hitting that like button, I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't know. And then Matto, if you hit the like button too, I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I would definitely watch the movie. I haven't seen Weapons yet. I heard Weapons was kind of trash. Thanks for hitting that like. I heard Weapons was trash. I heard it had a good concept and started off good. Thank you guys for that. But it ended just same way, kind of like him did. Had a good idea, good concept, but the ending just trumped everything. To where it's like, this didn't get explained, this got left unopened. You only supposed to imply or assume certain things was the case, not no real like conclusion. It was just a little all over the place when it came to the ending. So I haven't watched Head Weapons, but I've heard from multiple sources from people in person that it ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I still need to watch that. I haven't gotten to that yet. I want to watch it, but I haven't gotten to it. And see for myself if it looks better to me. So I don't know. We have to see. Yeah, man. And then you got Crown Jewel coming up, which is not a movie, but just throwing that out there. I think it's going to be pretty lit. Anyway, if y'all know any movies coming out, let me know, because I ain't been seeing none. I don't really know if there's anything out right now besides that, or anything about to come out. There's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie that just came out. I don't forget what it's called, but that was like, it might be interesting. And definitely need to see that Rock movie. But yeah, overall, him. What's up? Somebody said Kanye East. What's going on? Hit the like button for me. I appreciate that, bro. I don't know, man. I say so. Sinners, with Marlon Wayans' performance, I will say with him playing a serious role, I think he did really, really good. I wouldn't just look at him like the guy from the Wayans show. from the Wayans Brothers show. I wouldn't look at him like that. I look at him like an actual actor. So he did great in his role. He's pretty much maniacal. Like he would yell at Cam and talk about him in a bad way. But then when Cam tried to get on his wavelength, that's when he'll flip the script and look at him like he crazy. One of them people. And I ain't never like one of them people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Marlon did his thing in there. The guy who played Cam, I'm pretty sure he's going to get other roles. I don't think I guess you can call it a breakout performance, but nothing worth like getting an Oscar over. I mean, to be fair, they didn't give him much to really go off of as far as his acting. No like real script that made him really show his passion. It was more so just like a model that got an acting gig. That's exactly what it seemed like. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe he might get more roles, or maybe this might be the end of the road, but nothing too breathtaking. They're like, oh yeah, they gonna make the awards for this. It was more so like, that was a movie, you know, interesting. It should have at least been 2 hours. I think if it was 2 hours, they may have got more traction out of it. But without it being long enough, a lot of people was just not gonna mess with it like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I was trying my best not to yawn this whole time, but you know how it be. But anywho, I gotta go, y'all. I know this was kind of short, but it's kind of a short day. It's been a long day, but it's been a short time. So I better get back to it. I appreciate y'all coming through. Rob, Nado, all y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great Tuesday. Enjoy the day, and y'all be easy. Take it easy and take care. Have a good one.